The government went to Parliament to borrow some $23 million for various initiatives, including $45 million for airport improvements. Senator Joachim Henry debated on the motions before the Senate on Thursday. Henry continues to question the current government's borrowing for infrastructure projects over social programs. He argues the projects should be halted to restore and save lives.
The truancy of our young people. They're hanging, there are blocks all over. Every corner, there are blocks. Young men just doing nothing. And based on what I've heard the Minister of National Security describe, they are persons looking for business. There's crime business. So people are being hired as hitmen. He's described it. And what we do? What do we do? What do we do? You've described it, but what is the response? Asphalt? Hundreds of millions of dollars laid asphalt when our people, our social fabric is decaying at such a rapid rate?
Henry argued that a pro-growth capital works or export-modeled economy is very vulnerable to extreme weather events.
The hundreds of millions of dollars that we're spending now, a hurricane can take everything away and wash it away. It happened to Dominica. 200% of GDP disappeared. That's what the experts said. Start back from scratch. The investment we made in the lives of our people at this time can never go wasted. And there's an opportunity to do it.
While some senators debate policy, Independent Senator Adrian Ogier's main concern is the island's ability to pay down the debt and balance future budgets.
Where do we stand? What is the bigger picture with regard to our debt? How will we repay $6,500 for every household of debt? $6,500 debt for every household in this country. That's the figure that sort of brings it to life and makes it understandable and makes it tangible. So we are borrowing today enough money that every household in this country is indebted to the tune of an additional $6,500 before interest or fees or penalties are calculated. That's what regular folks understand. So Cecilia in Fornigua, who's concerned about the borrowing, and Miss Mary, who spoke to me this morning and says to me, Dio pa puete pli l'argent souple. These are regular people. These are the people who will be asked to vote in a few months' time. Just give them an explanation of where we stand and how we intend to proceed.
The government maintains that the capital and infrastructure initiatives are intended to spur economic activity and create jobs during the pandemic. Senator Ogier is not opposed to capital works, but does not believe that such projects will impact the marginalized directly. He proposed community projects, which he says will put cash in the hands of vulnerable groups. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.